Hello everyone, this is Xinxue from Singapore. I'm Chinese and I was born and grew up in China. For China, I bet you've heard a lot of things about it. The Great Wall, the food, and the people. Some people may be more familiar with China. They may have Chinese friends, learning Chinese language, doing business with China, or even study or work in China. China is a young country, as it's only opened and modernized since 1980s. And China is also an ancient empire, which has more than 4,000 years of history. You may think those history are just some old musty stuff, which is meaningless and without use. But our culture comes from the thousands of years of history. What is special about Chinese culture? Why should I be interested in Chinese culture? Well, let me show you just one part of it, and you will know how amazing it is. You may have seen this picture somewhere before. This picture is called Tai Chi. This is the essence of traditional Chinese yi. Well, what is yi? It's a long story, and I'm not going to explain it to you in this video today. But I will show you an example of how to use it to make the right decision. The yi tool we use in this video today is called Qi Men Dun Jia. This case is about investing in bitcoins. First of all, let me make one thing clear. I have published this video, in Chinese version on 11th December 2017, on which date the Bitcoin's value was around 20,000 US dollars per Bitcoin. In that video, I predicted that Bitcoin's value will drop significantly in future, and advised the Bitcoin's holder to sell for profit and not wait for any longer. Well, we all know what happened after 11th December 2017. So it's an amazing example of using traditional Chinese yi in today's life to make the right decision in investment. This is the original link of 11th December 2017's video. So if you do not believe it, you can check it out. One of the problem is that you may need a Chinese friend to translate for you, as it's a Chinese version. Well, let's get back to our Bitcoin story. In case you do not know Bitcoins, let me introduce it briefly. Bitcoins was first invested in 2008 or 2009, right after the financial crisis. The creator is called himself as Satoshi Nakamoto, declared as an American Japanese, but till now, we still do not know who is the real father of Bitcoins. Where Bitcoins comes from is never a problem. What really matters is that investing in Bitcoins has become an incredible lucrative business. The price increased just like riding on a rocket, right to the moon. Well, let me tell you a story. In 2010, some US shops accept Bitcoins as a way of payment. One IT guy used 10,000 Bitcoins to buy 2 pizzas at that time, 2010. Can you imagine how much it was on December 2017? After 7 years, only 7 years, it was 100 million US dollars. Sounds crazy, but it happened for real. Why was I interested in the future trend of Bitcoins on 11th December 2017? Well, on that day, I read the news about Bitcoin's futures. Bitcoin futures was first developed by CME Group. CME Group means Chicago Mercantile Exchange. On that day, and made futures trading of Bitcoins available for the first time. So the likelihood of fluctuation increased, obviously. As we all know, Bitcoins is always famous for fluctuation. So I wondered whether it would go even higher or to the opposite direction. As the market value at that time is around 20,000 US dollars per coin, many people predicted that it will go to the moon, like 100,000 US dollars next year in 2018. So I tried to predict direction with one of the traditional Chinese tools called 奇门遁甲. Let me show you the 奇门遁甲, 奇门局, I arranged on that day. This is a 阴遁, 7th 局. You can check out the date here. It's 2017, December 11th, in the early morning. Well, for this case, we only try to predict Bitcoin's trend with 奇门遁甲, not any other financial tools. Well, I insisted to use original Chinese words for those terminology, instead of translating them into English, to avoid causing any confusion in future. So those terminologies you can see in this picture may sound extremely strange and difficult for you guys if you do not speak or read Chinese. But everything is hard in the beginning. Once you get interested in it and be more and more familiar with 奇门遁甲, those difficulties will not be a problem at all. Well, let's get back to this 奇门局. We all know Bitcoins is a kind of currency or fund. In 奇门遁甲, we use 甲子物, you can see the symbol, 物, to represent currency. So we need to dig out the situation of 甲子物. You can see it here. Well, 甲子物 is located in 坤宫, Kun here. 甲子物 物 in 坤宫 is in a weak and sick place. With 白虎 here, with 白虎, with 商门, with 天柱星, 物 plus 鬼 combination. While 地盘庚 here is also located in 坤宫. You cannot see here, but 庚 is located in 坤宫. So it's also a wu plus geng's combination. Well, that's the whole situation of 坤宫. This situation is bad for making profit. It represents that the value will go down. Well, 白虎 and 商门 and 天柱星 are all the symbols of damage. Wu and Gui are fused with each other, which means the funds will be tied up and cannot be taken out. Wu plus geng's combination is more obvious. This combination is called 直福非攻. is an unlucky combination, which means the good things will not become good, and bad things will become even worse. It normally represents that we need to change people or change location. Represents change. Moreover, the combination of shaman and plus 甲子物 is also not good. This combination is also not good in making profit, which means the lost stuff cannot be found back. So, to sum up, the future trend of Bitcoins from 11th December 2017 was not good, not optimistic. The value will go down. I believe we all know what happened after that. In a month later, the Bitcoins dropped significantly. The value dropped significantly. And that's faster than I expect. We can see the value chart here. There were some fluctuations after mid-December 2017, but the price dropped substantially in general, from nearly 20,000 US dollars per coin in early December 2017 to around 9,000 US dollars per coin now. So this is a very good case to explain how our traditional Chinese culture can help people to make the best decision in today's life. If you were a holder of Bitcoins and sold your coins at mid-December last year after using 奇门遁甲 to analyze the price trend, you surely made very smart decision. Doing the right thing at the right time is important. So, welcome to get to know our traditional Chinese Yi, one of the amazing branches of our traditional Chinese culture. Well, thank you.